morning, everyone. Welcome. Give you a moment to log in, grab everything that you need this morning. What a beautiful day here in North Vancouver. Hey guys. So once you have gotten everything that you need, maybe some water, tea, coffee, I'll meet you on your mat, lying down, or sitting up to start our practice. Good morning. So whether you're lying down in Shavasana or seated, sit up nice and tall if you're seated. Allow the earth to hold you up and support you. And just become aware of what's going on inside. Close your eyes. Notice any emotions, any tightness, tenderness, any thoughts. Acknowledge them. And then try and let them go. Coming into this moment, bringing all your awareness to your breath and how it moves your body. Take a couple deep breaths here. My name is Sarah, and I'm going to guide you through a Moto practice. So starting here, being aware of your breath. Allowing your belly to bulge on the inhale, and then draw in on the exhale. Take a breath in through the nose, and then sigh it out the mouth. Do 2 more like that. Big breath in, long breath out. Flow it in, and flow it out. At your own pace, start to move the body, wake up. Maybe take a nice stretch. However you want to do this, meet me at standing at the top of your mat in Mountain Pose Tadasana. Find your grounding, press down through the feet, maybe close your eyes for a moment. Coming into your center, rock front, back, side to side. Pick up your toes, spread them wide, and then press them back down into the floor. Blink your eyes open, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Breathe in through your nose. As you exhale, interlace your fingers and press your palms towards the floor. Breathe in, reach the arms up, lengthen the side body. Follow fingers with your eyes. When you're ready, exhale, let it go. Palms come together. Interlace them in front of your chest and push them down towards the floor. Inhale, fill the belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, let it go, making an HA sound on the way down as we draw in. Again, breathe in, fill up, look up. Breathe out, draw it in, let it go. 3 more, your cycle, your breath, your beat. Once complete, mountain pose, air flowing in and out of the nose. We'll stay with that consistent throughout our practice, allowing our breath to guide our movement. Hands come to hips, weight into the left foot, right knee comes out to the side. Now we're going to draw the knee in. Hold the hips in place, find some movement through the right hip, couple times in and out, and then knee out to the right. You can keep your toe on the ground or maybe place it on the inside of your leg. Push your foot into your leg back into your foot. Feel the strength through the glutes. Press down through the left leg. Imagine you're pushing the floor away. Lifting up through the crown of the head. Option to bring your hands together in front of your heart. Tree pose. Noticing how the body responds as you balance in your first asana of this practice. Communal breath in, communal breath out. Hands back to your hips. Inhale your knee forward. Exhale, other side. Left knee comes out. Hips are stable. And then find that movement, the rotation of the knee through the hip. Notice any stickiness. Knee comes out to the left, and then place your foot. Grow your tree. Find the length in the spine. And follow each breath in. And then each breath out. Anchor down through all 4 corners of your right foot, stabilizing the ankle. Engagement through both legs here. Hands to hips, inhale your knee forward, exhale foot to the mat. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, interlock the fingers. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold to the right. We're going to keep moving with our breath. So breathing in, coming up through center, lengthening. Breathe out, come over to the left. Again, rise up on the inhale. Fold on the exhale. Move at your pace, your beat of your breath. We'll do one more either side. And then coming back through center on the inhale. Exhale, reaching the arms out in front of you. Separate the feet and then walk it out here. Plant the feet down, sit down and back. So find the support through the hips, the grounding through the feet, the opening of the chest, tailbone drawn down, fingers spread wide. So on each inhale, you're going to rise up 1/2 inch. And then on the exhales, you're going to sit down and back. So we're going to do this 4 times. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, sit low. Again. 2 more. Last one. Exhale, sit low and hold. Anchor down through the feet, squeeze the glutes. Send your breath to your legs. Sit a little bit lower. Slowly rise up. Arms stay out in front of you. Place your feet below your hips. Roll your heels high above the toe mounds. Stretching out our feet. You can stay here or bend the knees. Keeping the heels lifted, even if you're bending your knees. Shoulders above hips, hips above heels. Tall spine, crown of the head to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. Rise all the way up. Release the heels, feet come together, arms by your side. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the right arm under left. Grab for hands or shoulders. Sit low, and then slowly lift the right leg, cross it over the left leg, squeezing the thighs together. So find the pressure. Align the hips. Notice if the front ribs are jetting forward, draw them in. Shorten the distance between the hips and the ribs. Core is strong. Take a strong breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in, foot to the mat, arms come up. Breathe out, other side. Push the legs into one another, the arms into one another. Sit a little bit lower, draw the tailbone down towards the floor, and then lift the elbows up. One more cycle of breath. Breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale, foot down, arms up. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Bend the knees, sit low. Take an inhale, grow tall in the spine. And then as you exhale, shorten the distance between the hips and the ribs and then twist to the left. When you can't twist any further, either place the elbow down or the hand down. Keep the movement with the breath, so finding length through the spine on the inhale, and then on the exhale, using the core to twist. So drawing the left shoulder back. Notice if all the weight's forward or back. Try and spread that out evenly. Come back through center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to chest. Bend your knees, sit low. We'll go to the other side, breathing in, finding length. Breathe out, twist to the right. This side may feel different, so choose the arm variation that allows your knees to stay in line. Length through the spine. If you're gripping with your toes, try lifting them off the mat. Breathe in, find length. Breathe out, twist. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. Sweep your arms behind you. Place your hands on top of your glutes. Roll your shoulders forward, up and back. Press the shoulder blades together. Root down through both feet. Fire up your legs. So by doing that, lift the kneecaps up towards the hips. Now press your hands into your body and your body back into your hands as you open up the chest, broaden the collarbone, and lift your heart up. Keep the chin tucked slightly, don't collapse into the neck. And follow the flow of your breath. Inhales up, exhales down. Stack the vertebra, rise up, tuck your chin, arms by your side, breathe in through your nose. Sigh it out your mouth. Hands to hips, feet about hip distance apart. Grow tall on the inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step your right foot back for runner's lunge. Root down through the feet, find your grounding first, then lift your chest, and then bring your arms by your side. So back heel is above the right toe mound, front knee is above your left heel. Notice if you're sinking into the left hip. If so, press down through the big left toe mound, lift your belly off your thigh and come out of the hips. Arms are strong by your side, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant the hands, rock your weight back, step forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, find length through the spine. Breathe out, fold, bend your knees, left foot back this time. Root down through your feet to rise up, lift chest, and then arms by your side. Draw the left hip forward, right hip back. Open up the left hip, the psoas. Press down through your feet and imagine you are dragging them together. Notice the strength through the legs. Two more cycles of breath here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Rock your weight back, step forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, right foot back, plant your heel. Walk your left foot towards the center of your right foot. So perpendicular, root down through your feet, rise up, right arm back, left arm forward, warrior two. So you might want to play with the location of where your feet are, maybe the angle of the back toes. Maybe close your eyes for a moment, notice what the hips are saying to you, and adjust accordingly. Again, arms can be outside, or you can bend your elbows or change angle. Whatever feels good in your body in this moment. And then settle in. Notice your breath. Thumbs up. Left arm down, right arm up. Stay in your lunge. Breathe in, lift up through the spine. Breathe out, draw the right shoulder back so you're twisting here. You can continue the twist through your neck if that feels okay, or just allow the eyes to fall wherever is comfortable. Inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Exhale, land in the lunge. Take a moment here. Hands come to your hips, straighten the front leg. Heel toe the right foot in. Turn and face the front and then step forward. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, left foot back this time. Plant the heel, ground down, rise up and choose your arms. Land in your warrior two, whatever that looks like for you in this moment. Keep the strength through the legs, so ground down through both feet. Try scrubbing the heels together, activating the glutes. Hold your arms with a purpose. So spread the fingers wide. Big breath in. Long breath out. Flip the thumbs. Right arm down, left arm up, triangle. Keep the strength through the legs throughout this triangle. And allow the breath to guide the movement. So lifting up out of the waist on the inhale, rolling the right ribs under the left ribs on the exhale. One more cycle of breath. Breathe in for length. Breathe out to twist. Ground down, rise up, land here, warrior two. Hands to hips, straighten the front leg, turn all 10 toes to the side wall. Going into a wide-legged forward fold, you might want to adjust your stance. Keep length through the spine, so reach the crown of the head to the ceiling, and then start to tilt the pelvis forward until you find sensation in the center of your hamstring, so upper back legs. You might want to play with this a bit. Hands can come to thighs or maybe to a block. Find a nice sensation and then send your breath there. You may go further on the exhale. You maybe go too far and then you need to come back up. Just go as far as your breath will take you. Two more cycles of breath. Ground down through your feet, bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, and then rise all the way up with a long spine. Heel toe, your feet together. Turn and face the front, and then step to the back of your mat. Step forward onto the left foot, spread the toes wide, rock your weight forward. Toe can stay on the floor, or you can lift it off the mat and hinge forward. Noticing when the right hip wants to come up, draw it back down. So you may keep your hands on your hips to notice that, or just imagine you're drawing your right pinky toe towards the floor. Hands can stay on hips or bring your arms by your side. But if your arms are by your side, hold them there strong. Imagine you're pressing your hands into something hard. And follow the flow of your breath. Hands to hips, draw the right knee forward and through, and then step forward onto the right foot. Transfer the weight, press your left toes into the mat. Start to explore with each breath. So reaching the crown of the head up, pushing the foot back on the inhale. Maybe you hinge on the exhale. Use your neck as an extension of your spine. Tuck the chin slightly. Keep the hands here or bring them by your side. Left pinky toe towards the floor this time. Push the mat away with your right foot. Big breath in, long breath out. Hands to hips, draw the left knee forward and through, foot to the mat, arms by your side. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in through the nose. Let it go. Open up your eyes. Open up your right arm to the side like you were holding a tray. Heel towards glute. Roll your shoulder forward, up and back. And then grab for your inside or the outside of your ankle, or not. Then reach the left arm up on the inhale. Start to kick down and back on the exhale. Keep drawing the right shoulder towards the left, finding your opposing forces, balancing out the front, the back, noticing if the breath becomes restricted. Find some ease. Come into your depth with your breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Feet down, arms down. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, let them go. Breathing in, reach up. Breathe out, left arm down, roll the shoulder open. Grab for your ankle if that's where you're going. Inhales to lift up. Exhales to kick back. Nice strong right arm. Imagine you're high-fiving me here in the video. Maybe give yourself a smile. Come into your depth in this moment on this side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Feet together. Arms by your side. Roll your shoulders up. Let them go. We're going to come into tree. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Draw the weight into your left foot. Turn the right knee out and then place your foot on your leg. Place your foot on your leg in a spot that allows your hips to stay in line. So noticing if you're lifting up, it does not matter how high your foot comes. Just keep the hips in line. Hands can stay on chest, or you can reach them above you or beside you. Choose an arm variation that expresses you in this moment. Maybe close your eyes. Notice how that changes your balance. Communal breath in, communal breath out. Blink the eyes open, hands together in front of your heart. Release the right foot down, go to the other side, left knee out. Place your foot and then grow your tree. Noticing anything different in the body from the last time you were in your tree pose. A compassionate breath in and a loving breath out. Hands back through center. Release your foot down. Mountain pose. Close your eyes. Notice your body, your breath, and your heart. And when you're ready, you can lie down on your mat, coming into your midway Shavasana. Relaxing down, letting go. Maybe let out a sigh. Noticing when the mind starts to wander. Acknowledge where it goes. Notice any emotions that come up with that. And let them pass. Coming back to your breath. Back to your body. And checking in. Noticing if your body needs a bit of rest. Stay here and breathe with us. If your body needs to keep moving, bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Find your big belly breath here. Release your left foot to the mat. Lift the right heel high. Find a bit of root movement through the hip, so in and out with the toe and the knee. Notice any pulling, any tightness. And then toe and knee to the right. Bend your knee, place your heel on your thigh. Draw your toes towards your knee, so you're flexing your right foot to protect the knee joint. Lift the left toes off the mat. Finding an opening on the outside of the right hip. You might want to stay here or you can reach through your legs. Wherever you are though, allow your neck, shoulders, head relax onto the mat. Couple more cycles of breath here. Release your foot down. We'll go to the other side. Right foot to the mat, heel to sky. Find that movement in and out, knee, toe. Noticing if this side's tighter, which it is for me. And then toe out to the left, bend the knee, flex the toes, lift the right foot off the mat. Getting that nice opening outside of the hip. Focus on the flow of your breath. Two more cycles here. Release your grip, uncross your legs. Keep the knees bent. Knees over hips. Place hands to thighs. Breathe in. At the bottom of your breath out, start to press your hands into your thighs back into your hands as you try drawing the tailbone up and drawing the front ribs down. Every exhale, push harder and resist that. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plant your feet, relax your arms, take a couple breaths here. Another set. Bring your knees up. Place your hands on a different spot this time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push and resist. Keep that pressure between your hands and legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Plant your feet. Walk your heels nice and close to your bum. Feet are about hip distance apart. Now root down through the feet as you lift your hips up. Option to draw the shoulder blades underneath you. Press palms down or interlace your fingers. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs. Notice how it strengthens the glutes and the legs. Anchor down through the feet. Draw your chin towards your chest and watch your belly rise and fall. Release the shoulders, come down one vertebra at a time. Then send your legs out for a mini shavasana. Couple breaths. Notice any sensation through the body. Roll over onto your stomach. Plant your hands under shoulders. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Push down through the tops of your feet. And then lift your chest. Crown of the head towards the front, so tuck the chin. Using the strength of your spine to lift your chest. Release down, plant your right ear, relax your arms. You can stay with that pose, baby cobra, or I'm going to guide you into full locust. Bring your chin back to center. Arms can be out, or you can interlace them behind you. Zip up your legs, lift your chest, lift your feet. Use the length of your whole body, so your crown of the head's reaching forward. Feet are pressing to the back. Squeeze the glutes, lift the legs, lift the arms, the chest. And then release down, look to the other side, left ear. Take a breath in. Let it go. You can stay with one of those two poses or come into bow. Chin comes back to center. Draw your heels towards your glutes. Open up the chest, draw the shoulder blades together, and then reach for the outside of your feet or the ankles. Inner thighs come together, kick down and back into your hands. Open up the chest, look up. Stay with your breath, full breaths here. Root down through your hips, draw the weight into your lower belly and your hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, plant your hands. Push back, child's pose. Hips to heels or a block. Forehead to something hard. Arms out in front of you. Take a full breath in and sigh it out. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, off the mat. We just want to open up the left side body for a moment here. Drawing your left hip down and breathing into your left lung. Notice any sensation as you open up the left side of your body, maybe up through the left hand, down through the left hip. Come back through center for a breath. And then walk your hands over to the other side, sinking your right hip down. Where do you feel most of the sensation? Send your breath there. Hands back through center. Spread your fingers wide. Lift your hips. Adjust to find your tabletop. Supporting the shoulders, so wrists below your shoulders, knees below your hips. We'll do a couple cat-cows first. Inhale, lift chest, tailbone. Exhale, round down. Press the center of your back up. Breathe in, lifting up, broaden collarbone. Breathe out, push through your palms. Press the center of the back up. Move with your flow. Opening up on the inhale and then rounding down on the exhale. Do 3 more. Come back to neutral. Spread the fingers wide. Imagine there are suction cups. Tuck your toes. Engage the core by shortening the distance between the hips and the ribs. And then lift the hips up, downward dog. Find some movement. Stretching out the back of the legs, lengthening the back body. Bending the knees as much as you need to bring your belly towards your thighs. Lift the heels up and then press them back down. We'll move through our flows, but first come forward into a high push-up. Adjust your stance so that your shoulders are above your wrists, heels pressed to the back, hips and shoulders in line. Now press up through the center of the shoulder blades so they round a bit, engaging the muscles. Core strong. Without adjusting your feet and hands, lift your hips up and back, downward dog. There's a couple variations. You are your teacher. I am here just to guide you and offer you cues. All together, breathe in, come forward, a high plank, legs are strong. Exhale, bring the knees down, come down all the way, one long line. Belly, chest, chin. Inhale, just lift the chest, baby cobra, squeeze the glutes. Exhale through the knees, tuck the toes. downward dog. Breath in, breath out. We'll do that together. Inhale forward, high push-up, shoulders above wrists. Exhale, knees down, come down all the way, one long line. Inhale, press in 3 feet, crown of the head forward, baby cobra. Exhale through tabletop, tuck your toes, downward dog. Stay with that one. I'll offer another variation. Breathe in, come forward, high push-up, shoulders above wrists. Breathe out, bend the elbows towards the ribs, come down halfway. Untuck the toes, press into the palms, lift up, kneecaps lifted, broad collarbone. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Your choice. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, come forward, high push-up. Exhale, come down halfway or all the way. Breathe in to lift up dog or baby cobra. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Option to do one more flow with your breath or come into child's pose. We'll meet you there. When you're ready, knees down. Arms can be out in front of you or maybe bring them behind you. Allow the shoulders to round down. Let it go. It's over. Come into this moment. Extend your arms out in front of you. Lift your hips, walk your knees up. Toes to touch, sitting onto heels or a block. Noticing if anything's going on through the knees or the ankles. Opening up the front of our legs. Some people might stay here because they already feel that opening. For myself, I bring my hands behind me, press into the mat. Draw the tailbone underneath me. And this is my point of sensation. If you don't feel anything yet, you can come down to your elbows, your shoulders. Keep the knees rooted and notice if your breath changes or if there's any tension in the lower back. Wherever you are, press down through your shins and fire up your glutes. Notice if that deepens the stretch for you. Now close your eyes, follow the flow of your breath, and send it down to the sensation in your legs. If you're all the way back, come up to elbows, hands. Everybody rise up, tall spine. Plant your hands in front of you. Option, down dog or tabletop. If you're coming to tabletop, send one leg behind you at a time, allowing the fresh blood to circulate the body through the legs. Knees come down, stand up. Plant your hands on top of your glutes, draw the shoulder blades together. Lengthen the collarbone, lift the chest. Push your hands into your glutes back into your hands. And allow the eyes to draw up towards the ceiling, keeping the length throughout the neck. Camel pose. If your shoulders are above your feet, grab for your heels, push the hips forward. Just notice if any restrictions come up. wherever you are. Hands to glutes, rise up. Sit onto your heels, close your eyes, tuck your chin, breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. You can stay here longer or plant your hands, come into downward dog, moving through pigeon. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to right wrist. Send your back leg behind your left hip. If you do not feel the floor underneath your right hip, find something to put under. It helps support the hip, which will allow some muscles to release so you can sink down into this pose. Deer is another great option, drawing the front shin forward, left thigh forward, find your angle and fold forward. Option to stay upright for proud pigeon, might get a bit more energy, or you can fold forward. Wherever you land, notice where you feel the sensation, and on each exhale, imagine it starts to release. Knowing that this can change day to day, minute to minute, so if you need to readjust throughout, go ahead. You should never feel any pain or pinching or tingling or numbness. Plant your hands, lift your chest, tuck back toes, downward dog. Other side, left leg high. Draw the knee forward, send the right leg behind you, settle in, noticing the side might be different too, so you can use a block or prop or not. Sitting up tall or start to fold forward. Some people's hips might be really open, and if you're not feeling any sensation, try rooting down through your left shin and fire up your left glute. Notice if that does anything for you. Take 2 more cycles of breath here. If you're fold forward, plant your hands. Everybody rise up. Find downward facing dog. Last one of this practice. Walk it out a couple times or find stillness. Knees down to the floor. Sit off to one side. Send your legs out in front of you. Seated spinal twist. You might need to sit up onto something to allow the pelvis to come forward. You want to find length in the spine. Bend your right knee. Place your foot on the outside of your left leg. Flex your left toes. Right hand behind you. Breathe in. Reach the left arm up. Keep the left arm up on the exhale. Twist to the right. When you can't twist any further, then place your arm down. Look over your right shoulder if that feels good throughout the neck. And allow your breath to guide you through this asana. So breathing in, finding length. Breathing out, twist, draw right shoulder back. Inhale, come back through center. Switch up your legs on the exhale. Left arm behind you. Lift up, breathe in. Twist, breathe out. Keep pressing down through the sit bones to lift up out of the waist as you inhale. And then drawing the left shoulder back as you exhale, maybe continuing through the neck. Come back to neutral. Uncross your legs, soles of feet together, cobbler's pose. Hands behind you. Elongate the spine. Breathe in. Fold forward. Breathe out. Keeping the length through the spine. Noticing sensation as you fold forward. Option to round down if the spine's feeling good. Let everything go. Take 3 cycles of breath here. Rise up, stack the vertebra, knees come together, hug yourself, tuck your chin, show yourself some love, thank yourself for taking the time out of your day for this practice. When you're ready, come down to the floor, lie down for your final Shavasana, your final resting pose. Your time to let go, surrender, and allow Mother Earth to hold you up and support you as you soak up all the benefits of your hard work, which can kind of relate to what we're going through right now. We're always used to working so hard, and now we've been told to stop, surrender, and let go. As the earth holds you up and supports you. What an honor it has been to share this practice with you. Our community, our Moto community is so great. We miss you guys so much. Know that we're always here for you, and we're all walking through this journey together. My soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the love, light, truth, beauty, and peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are the same, we are united, we are one. From my heart to yours, namaste. Have a great day, everybody. I cannot wait to share this space with you and see you again. Go outside, keep your distance, and enjoy the beautiful sunshine.